good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on whenever you are watching us from. It's another edition of Politics on the Street. You can subscribe to our YouTube channel, like our videos, share, comment for more political discourse. You can subscribe to our YouTube channel, like our videos, share, comment for more political discourse. Now, a particular prophet named Prophet Ikuru has come out to say that Nnamdi Kanu is poisonous, is a poison and poisonous to the society, and that Nnamdi Kanu should never be released. He had appealed to President Tinubu not to listen to the begs of various of the Igbo and the Southeast governor, saying Nnamdi Kanu is a poison to the society. How can you react to this, sir?
If anybody can say that, that is a bad, he's saying it in a bad nature.
From July 29, 2024 to September 4th, 2024, FCMB is offering for subscription.
His ways are bad, you know, because if Nnamdi Kanu, we talk about Nnamdi Kanu is a symbol of a race, it's a symbol of a tribe. You can't say a whole tribe is, you know, poisonous. You know, we can be poisonous to the enemies. We can be poisonous to evil. We can be poisonous to injustice. We can be poisonous to maladministration. We can be poisonous to nepotism. We can be poisonous, you know, to trial, you know, before judgment, you know. We can be poisonous to anything that is negative, and that is what it is. But if it's not on that angle, you know, Nnamdi Kanu is not poisonous. Nnamdi Kanu can never be poisonous to, you know, the children of grace and light. Nnamdi Kanu cannot be poisonous to Biafra. So anybody that is saying that, you know, does not believe that there is divinity, does not believe there is God, does not believe, you know, that God has given man that grace to choose good or bad. So I tend to disagree, and I will still disagree over and over again that Nnamdi Kanu does not represent anything that is assaultious. Nnamdi Kanu does not represent anything that is diabolical. Nnamdi Kanu does not represent anything, you know, that's a threat to existence of humanity. Nnamdi Kanu is a good nature, and that is why today everybody is celebrating him.
But sir, now when he said Nnamdi Kanu is poisonous, now coming from this Biafra and then agitation and then struggle and the killings in the Southeast, that was why he came out to say Nnamdi Kanu is poisonous. That is one of the reasons he has said, because he has wanted to say that there is killing in Southeast, there is unrest in Southeast, that all what is happening in the Southeast today is the fault, and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has spearheaded all what is happening in the Southeast today, the arrest, the killing, and then all of the attributes he mentioned. He said that is the reason why he has come out to say that Nnamdi Kanu is a poison to the society, and that he has appealed to the president not to release him. Now, do you think for him appealing to the president not to release him, do you think Mr. President would listen to what you are saying? Because now Bayo Nnamdi Kanu has come out to have said that the prophet is right for that, and now also Reno Omokri too has thrown his weight behind the prophet Ikuru, a popular Igbo pastor, saying this is the only man who have come out among the Southeast leaders to have come out to have condemned the actions of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu.
No reasonable person can condemn freedom. The pastor that is talking today is talking because he has freedom. The pastor that is talking today, freedom pushed him to become a pastor. If God did not give him that freedom, he wouldn't have chosen to be a pastor. He wouldn't have gone out there and be saying that people should come to my ministry. Just like what Nnamdi Kanu is doing today. So he can see that the pastor himself does not understand the meaning of himself, the meaning of being a pastor, the meaning of God, and the meaning of nature. You are taking this air on daily basis and you are putting a camera on me. The air you are taking, you never paid for it. That tells you who God is, that God enjoys freedom. What is happening in that place, and the reason the prophet or Ikuru has outlined was not created by Nnamdi Kanu. But Nnamdi Kanu did not create anything that had to do with killing. What Nnamdi Kanu created was freedom. The government of the day created chaos and killing and bloodletting.
What about the money sit at home, sir?
It was created by the government. The sit at home we are hearing today was created by the government. Anything you see that's happening in the East is created by the federal government of demonic Nigeria. There's no two ways about it. Have you been hearing sit at home before? Do Biafran sit at home? At what point, because of the wickedness against the tribe, they decided to say, this is it, this is that. And that was how the government came up with the concept of sit at home. You can see in all ramifications, no matter how you look at it, and no matter the angle you come into it, you will know the truth is that Nnamdi Kanu did not commit any of those offenses has been alleged by Pastor Ikuru, supported by Nnamdi and Ononuga, who are the enemies of Biafrans today. But let me tell you, Tinubu has no option, no other option, either hook or crook. Nnamdi Kanu will be released. Not what Ikuru is saying, what this thing is saying. No, the law does not act on sentiment. The law is based on the law of logic and order.
But sir, they have also alleged that the Southeast leaders have not condemned Nnamdi Kanu's behavior and utterances while he was still away, before he was arrested or repatriated back to Nigeria. That was what Nnamdi said. Southeast governors and some leaders were giving him that power to even cause more division in the country, sir.
No, I don't see what they are condemning Nnamdi Kanu for. Nnamdi Kanu did not make any statement that will warrant any condemnation. Anybody that is going to rise up to say what Nnamdi Kanu is saying or doing is not correct, look at that person very well. He's an enemy of illumination. That person is an enemy of illumination. He doesn't want to have anything to do with light. Everything about him is seated in secrecy and is in darkness. Nnamdi Kanu represent light. And when you see the light shining, and you said, Igbos are not like that, irrespective that they have been caged for 104 years of Nigerian existence, no Igbo man, no federal government fraction can be said to have been located or situated in the entire Biafran land. But still, the resources that drive Nigeria today, that make them jagaban up and down, is coming from that region. But still, the people that are from that region is only meant for sacrifice. And when it comes to benefiting from what they have, presidency and the rest of them, they are not being given. The Yorubas and the Northerners will sit on it and give out what belongs to them to another people, pretending that they are Nigerian. And you say we should not have the likes of Nnamdi Kanu. Anybody that is saying that, including the pastor that is saying that, need to have his head and his reasoning, knowledge, colonized or reoriented at the end of the day.
Okay, sir. Lastly, for let you go, sir. The same prophet has said that the President Tinubu should not be intimidated by the frequent visits of the Southeast governors, Southeast ministers, and some leaders of the Igbo race to plead to release Nnamdi Kanu. He said he is also an Igbo man, that he would always speak against injustice.
Let me tell you, Dave, anybody that is saying that the president himself now is not being intimidated, he's already been intimidated. You know, he has no option because they know that very well they cannot win Nnamdi Kanu in any competent court of jurisdiction. That's what the lawyer is saying. And the continuous detention of Nnamdi Kanu, Gabachi Yonu, Gabachi Ankolo, I'm not telling you, I'm just telling you the fact. That's what they're saying. The experts have continued to analyze it. People are beginning to explain it. You know, that the continuation is going to make the man more taller than even the federal government. You know, the same party that will come with this continuous detention, it might become something they cannot be able to handle. I remember recently, you know, the Niger Delta militants gave an ultimatum, you know, and look at what they said. They said they've been watching, that they should not think that they're not watching. They have been watching development between Nnamdi Kanu and the military government for so long. So the same party is coming. They know that this guy is innocent. They said it, that Nnamdi Kanu is innocent. They monitor themselves. Who the government believes that they want to use as the enemies of people are watching development in the country. So the man there called Jagaban will not have any option than to do the right thing. And what is the right thing to do is that, you know, he should declare Nnamdi Kanu rights to Attorney General of the Federation in front of that the federal government is withdrawing this case against this man. You know, and that's all. That's easy. As simple as that. Nnamdi Kanu work is free. That's what he needs to do. But if you continue to hide and the momentum continue to grow, you know, the reservation continue to go, you know, the more you keep him there, the more he becomes more and more popular. And his popularity is bravery to so many people in Nigeria.
His popularity is bravery.
Bravery to so many people in Nigeria, I can tell you that. And it can lead to a revolution that will make Nigeria, you know, to go into incommunicado for the rest of their life.
Thank you for that wonderful submission.
But many people do not know what Israel went through. And I will start with a man called Theodor Herzl. The Theodor Herzl was, should I say, a founder of the Zionist movement. Herzl was an Austro-Hungarian Jewish. He was a journalist, a lawyer, writer, and a political activist who was the father of the modern political Zionism. Many people are only hearing Israel, Israel, but they don't know what actually transpired that led to Israel becoming an independent state. Herzl formed the Zionist organization and promoted Jewish immigration to Palestine in an effort to form a Jewish state. Today, there is a Jewish state called Israel, State of Israel. Due to his Zionist work, he is known in the Hebrew Kozel, a visionary of the state. He is specifically mentioned even in the Declaration of Israel Independence. This man was mentioned and is officially referred to as the spiritual father of the Jewish state. It is very important that our people, both especially the gullible ones, understand that your gullibility cannot stop the liberation of Biafra this year. Herzl was born in Pest, Kingdom of Hungary, to a prosperous neo-Jewish family. After a brief legal career in Vienna, he became the Paris correspondent of the Viennese newspaper. He confronted the anti-Semitic event in Vienna. I hope you understand what anti-Semitism means. He reached the conclusion that anti-Jewish sentiment would make Jewish assimilation impossible. This man single-handedly rose up, stood up because of the anti-Jewish activities across the world. He stood up, one man, and in 1896, Herzl published the pamphlet, Der Judenstaat, in which he elaborated his vision for a Jewish homeland. Because of the attack, the anti-Jewish anti-Semitism, he had a vision. His ideas attracted international attention and rapidly established Herzl as major figure in the Jewish world. Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
Are you thinking what are logically?
Are you seeing some similarity in what we are doing today, the kidnap of Nnamdi Kanu, and the rise of Simon Ekpa and the Biafra government in exile? In 1897, Hazel convened what we call the First Zionist Congress in Basel. First ever. My fellow Biafrans, do you see some similarity? In 2023, we had the first ever Biafra convention in Finland. First ever in the history of our freedom fighting. This man convened the first ever Zionist Congress in Basel, Switzerland. In Switzerland, and was elected the president of the Zionist organization. He began a series of diplomatic initiatives. I am talking about 18-something. When Usman Danfodio was conquering the northern Nigeria. When Usman Danfodio was killing the Hausas, this man was busy having a vision for a Jewish state of Israel. And then he began the diplomatic initiative to build support for Jewish state. I am telling you that we are not land anywhere, but there was a vision. There was a vision, and they pursued the vision. Same people who don't know about 18-something, when Usman Danfodio was conquering the northern Nigeria. When Usman Danfodio was killing the Hausas, this man was busy having a vision for a Jewish state of Israel. And then he began the diplomatic initiative to build support for Jewish state. I am telling you that we are not land anywhere, but there was a vision.
There was a vision.
Now, good evening, depending on wherever you are watching us from. It's another edition of Politics on the Street. You can subscribe to our YouTube channel, like our videos, share, comment for more political discourse. Simon Ekpa has come to say that he studied international law and that he will follow, that said he will fight this Biafra with multiple dimensions. That was what he told the president. He said he is an international lawyer and he studied international law. He said he will fight with multiple dimensions, multiple tactics. When it means multiple dimensions, to you as a new how can you react to that, sir?
I am Mr. Marai, the new Okokon, the Municipal Republic of Biafra, Liba Martin Nnamdi Kanu, and his happy OB government of Biafra. Father Yahweh, I thank you, I bless you for the life you are giving to every one of us. Be blessed, be magnified in Jesus' name. Amen. You see, he said he will fight the cause of Biafra, restoration of Biafra, in a multiple way, multiple dimensions. That multiple dimension, that is why he came and break it down. That politically, he will fight politically, he will fight diplomatically, he will fight internationally, he will fight with the country and judo. If he came to be, but there be no confessional war. But that confessional war. But there be something like a guerrilla war. If he came to be, if he warrant to be, there be something like a guerrilla war. But
my name is Temitope Olamide Jinodu.
my own fear is Nigeria don't understand guerrilla war. Because Nigeria army don't hear stop. What they hear go. Bukashi, kill them, go, finish them, marching order. They don't know how to use number 6 idea. And if you have number 6 idea in war, which means you can understand guerrilla war. Okay. And guerrilla war doesn't end within 6 months. Guerrilla war doesn't end within 1 year. Look at Museveni of Uganda, the current president of Uganda, won the government in power through guerrilla war. It does not end in 2 years. Guerrilla war, they are fighting, and the economy of Uganda, where they captured, we are growing. Coffee and everything, we are growing. But they're still fighting guerrilla war. You understand? Other nations who fought guerrilla war. Look at Cuba. Before Fidel Castro come to power, it was guerrilla war, not confessional war. And it did not take 5 years or 2 years before. It took years. This is why he said he will fight in any dimension. But I pray, multiple dimension, but I pray personally that he should not enter confessional war and he should not enter guerrilla war. Because confessional war, you want to be like Ukraine and Russia or Israel and the Palestinian? Do you want to be so? Confessional war. Do you know whether you are the first person, moderator? Do you know whether you are the first person to go?
That's what I just asked. But he has come to say that he also read international law.
Now, this is what I'm telling you. Guerrilla warfare. Nigeria don't know how to fight guerrilla warfare. When a guerrilla come to kill you, Nigerian army, instead of you to follow guerrilla and to kill guerrilla back, you go to human being and start killing human being, other civilians. This is why I say I don't want to enter guerrilla warfare. Because if we enter guerrilla warfare, it's the masses, the individual, the citizens are going to pay when guerrilla come and kill them.
But freedom does not come.
Freedom comes for fair struggle. How have you struggled to get your own freedom? How have you moderated struggle to get your own freedom?
I am not fighting for freedom now.
But you delight to remain in bondage.
Which bondage?
As you are now.
Who is in bondage?
As you are now.
I'm a Nigerian.
You're Nigerian. How many Nigerians are eating 3 square meals a day now?
That is another subject. That is another topic.
If you're not in bondage, why are you agitating to end bad governance?
Everywhere in the world, people have views to come out and express their displeasure over the failure of government.
Which Mr. Government have failed.
I am not saying they failed. Over the intended failures.
Over the intended failures. So Nigeria is intending to fail.
That is not the subject matter.
Not the subject matter. If Nigeria is tending to fail, then therefore have right to quit because they don't want to fail together with Nigeria.
I'm not saying Biafra should not quit, but one thing I am saying that someone said he read the international law. He should tell us the processes in which he wants to use and then exit Nigeria.
Now he read the international law. Yes. This is why he's following the process. See how we going. Excuse me. Yes. Yes, but this is that is the process. Okay. That is called civil disobedience. Okay. It's under international law. And the lockdown on government properties is the process of the international law. He read. He know them. Opening Biafra his own offices here and there. Setting Biafra government in embassies here and there is part of the international law.
That I agree. Okay.
It's the part of the international law he read. He saw everything on the law that it can be so. There was a time he started with Israel. They have their government in exile. You understand? So we should not expect Biafra own to be different from other nations. I have asked you a question before. About Macaulay that started fighting for Nigeria independence. That day he started, did he get it that very day? He started Ojukwu, Zik, Ahmadu Bello, Awolowo took over. You understand? No matter that these people that took over from him come with a different ideology that put Nigeria into where they are now. So don't expect it. As he told you, all he knows is to achieve Biafra. Any way he choose, any way he succeeded, whether diplomatically, whether politically, whether internationally, whether by guerrilla warfare, anyway, all the Biafras want, lead us away from Nigeria.
But Mazi, I will say it and I will say it again. Do you think he can do this alone?
Is he doing it alone? Is he doing it alone?
He's doing it alone.
He's not doing it alone. That's why we have Biafra governments, and Biafra government have cabinets. That's why we have ministers. We have special advisors. Even in at home, we have men on the ground. Even the hosts of heaven, the angels, are with Biafrans. They have to do some place do it alone. If you do it alone, you will collapse. Eh? Can he be in Finland and be in Biafra land at the same time? He is not God.
So he's not doing it alone.
He's not doing it alone.
If he's not doing it alone, why are the Igbo leaders distance away themselves from him?
Who are the Igbo leaders? Who are the Igbo leaders that distance away from him? They are the Nigerians. They are not Igbo leaders. Igbo leaders are with him.
So who are the Igbo leaders?
Igbo leaders are the people that make up Biafran government cabinet.
Emeka Anyaoku with him. Emeka Anyaoku.
When did Emeka Anyaoku come up and start speaking? Wait. Wait.
Is Emeka Anyaoku with him?
When did Emeka Anyaoku?
Emeka Anyaoku with him.
No, I cannot answer. Excuse me. I cannot answer for Emeka Anyaoku whether it's with him or not. Let Emeka Anyaoku. Who started the struggling?
Is he with him?
Who started the struggling? Is Wazirike among the struggling now?
Is Asani Kubo those who started the
struggling? Asani Kubo, even where he's claiming, the judge is claiming, don't you know that he's in trouble now? He's in trouble now. I said these people are Biafra, Nigeria in Biafrans. The Nigerians in Biafra. You cannot expect them to support someone. Emeka Anyaoku, I cannot answer of him. He's an elderly person. I cannot put words into his mouth. But it's for you, as a journalist, to go and investigate for me. Ask him whether he's for Biafra or against Biafra.
Is Peter Obi with him?
That's Nigerian politicians. How can you expect him to be on Biafra? He's a Nigerian politician.
Is Peter Obi with him? Is he not a Biafra man?
I said he's Nigerian Biafra. He's a Nigerian politician. Excuse me. He's a Nigerian. Claiming to be Biafra. Like Ekpa said, that he, first of foremost, when Ekpa was alive, he said, first and foremost, he's a Nigerian. But he happened to find himself as an Igbo man. These people are I'm coming.
Who are not in support of this struggle?
Listen, these people are Nigerians. They are Nigerians, but they happen to find themselves in Biafra land, which they are regretting. They are regretting what should they be found in Biafra land. This is why they are doing everything for Nigeria, not for Biafra.
Submission, Mr. Okoko. Thank God you said they are regretting.
They are regretting.
And then my prayer is people who thought I am not in support of Biafra ideology to please, I want to correct that notion that I am in support of the ideology. I am against the killings in the Southeast. Thank you for that wonderful.
Good afternoon, fellow Biafrans all over the world. Today is 20th day of August 2024, and I am here speaking to you from my base in Finland. I want to inform every one of you because it has become very imperative as we approach December convention in Finland. You must know certain things. The declaration of the restoration of independence of Biafra that is to take place on the 2nd of December is targeted at achieving two objectives. One is the delegitimization of Nigeria. Two is the legitimization of Biafra. After the declaration, we are going to have a very long battle with Nigeria. But this battle, the good news is that we define how this battle will be fought. We will fight them diplomatically, we will fight them politically, we will fight them internationally, and of course, we will fight them locally. So, the 2nd of December is not after that. Some of you will come and say, oh, there is still military barracks, you are going to have them. But let me tell you, if the Vietnamese fought America for years and succeeded in making America to flee we are ready to fight Nigeria even more than what Vietnamese did. And we dictate how this particular war will be fought. We are never going into conventional warfare with Nigeria. But the delegitimization will take a different tone. And what I'm trying to tell you people today is that you must be prepared for a very long years of battle for the legitimacy of Biafra government. It is not something that happened in one day. It is not something that happened immediately after our declaration on 2nd of December. But 2nd of December will mark the beginning of a very long battle, which we are going to show our determination with our actions and inactions. So my fellow Biafrans, all I'm here to tell you this afternoon is for you to understand that after the declaration on December 2nd, 2024, the battle begins. And we are not going to stop. If it is going to take us 20 years to fight Nigeria differently than what we did in 67 and 70, we are ready for it. If it takes also 23 years for Taliban to defeat America and they left their land, we are ready to fight even 40 years. Since 1967 to 2024, Nigeria continued to fight us. The only thing is that we have not fought Nigeria until now. And in this fight, we are still defending ourselves. So 2nd of December will mark the beginning of the Biafra liberation. Do not expect something or any magic to happen. We will make the magic to happen. Thank you, and may God bless you.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on wherever you are watching us from. If I don't Nigerian politics on the street, you can subscribe to our YouTube channel, like our videos, share, comment for more political discourse. Yesterday, the Prime Minister of Biafra in exile, Ekpa, has come out to say, expect magic, don't expect magic. That was what he told Biafrans in the declaration of December 2nd. Because
it's not necessary to say
that by December they will exit Nigeria. So that you expect magic and don't expect magic. How can you agree? I am Mr. Ekpa, and the Biafran struggle is not a day course, just like what we discussed earlier. I am Mr. Ekpa, the new Okokondem in this Republic of Biafra, Nipa Mazin Nnamdi Kanu and his IPOB government of Biafra. Father Yahweh, I thank you and magnify your name for the love you give to every one of us, to Nnamdi Kanu, to Simon Ekpa, to Finland, and all our fans. Father, be praised, be magnified in Jesus' name. Amen. You see, what Simon Ekpa said, it may be marveling people or build a new world to them. Those who did not understand what independence means. Even when Nigeria got their independence from Britain, Britain did not dismantle everything in Nigeria and go immediately. The same process. Even when Nigeria have declared and hold their election up to 1963, British man was still in affairs of Nigerian government, was still intervened in Nigerian armed forces. They don't still control Nigerian armed forces. So it's not easy for you to get independent today, and the people you get independent from them, if there's any their property in your land, they put it with immediate effect, or you yourself that in their place, you put immediate effect. Even if at all if this December 2nd is announced and there's peace, no quackme and quackme between Nigeria and Biafra, we still have to spend up to 3 to 4 years so that the settlement, all our people that serve in Nigerian government, they have to collect their grantees. They have to, yes, they have to collect it. They have to carry their file to return to Biafra. They to work in Biafra and to employ them.
Nigeria took their own, Nigeria take their own, we take our own. Even the debts, Nigeria own. If there's anyone we need to pay, we share it.
Is that what happened in Southern Sudan and Northern Sudan?
That's what happened in Southern Sudan and Northern Sudan. Remember, Southern Sudan have the oil, but the oil is exploited through Sudan to Mediterranean Sea. And this oil that exported, there be a settlement, there be agreement that these people own the oil, but they're passing through their land to export it. Now this is the share they'll be giving Sudan by using their land to let the part to export their oil. These are one of the process that we make like Biafra to stay after the declaration of December. If there's no quack me, I'll quack you.
But yesterday, our ladies in Igbo have repeated claims that Simon Ekpa is just toying with the feelings and heart of people. So now, why is he coming out to say, expect that, see, that people, they are giving assurance for Biafra declaration, not to expect Biafra anymore?
Simon Ekpa, our Prime Minister did not say we should not expect Biafra anymore. Excuse me. I'm coming. Simon Ekpa did not say we should not expect Biafra anymore. But he said we should not expect magic to happen. That we Biafrans are going to make magic to happen. You understand? We should not expect magic to happen. Magic cannot happen by itself. But the Biafrans are going to make the magic to happen by our what? Our determination after the declaration of to follow whatever that will happen. But Ohanes and Igbo are looking away to kill Simon Ekpa. This is what they, my friend, killing is not when you take gun and shoot somebody. That's not only the killing. Or you give that person poison. But through your utterances, through your body movement, you can kill somebody. Through false allegation, you can kill somebody. Now they are looking away to know Simon Ekpa. Then they try to twist what Simon Ekpa have said. Because not only twisting, they themselves don't understand the process of independence.
What was the process?
Did they understand?
Why?
Excuse me. Did they understand? Simon Ekpa understand the process of independence. That is why he's telling Biafrans that the declaration will be made, but our existing try to understand what our young Prime Minister is saying. Biafra will be announced, but our leaving Nigeria will not be immediate.
Okay.
See where the man is going.
Okay, will not be immediate.
Immediate.
If he knows it will not be immediate, why is he fighting for Biafra?
Okay, Nigeria. The day Nigeria start fighting for the independence, is it the day they got it?
Nobody should come out of it.
Excuse me. About Macaulay that start fighting for independence of Nigeria. That day did he start? Is it that day he get it? Tell me any country that look for their independence and got it that very day.
Okay.
Tell me any country in the world. Even Britain. Do you know how many years Britain fought with Roman Empire before they get out of Roman Empire?
But Mazi,
Britain got their independence. We Britain from Roman Empire. Do you know how many years they fought? Do you know how many years German fought Roman Empire to liberate themselves from Roman Empire? Do you know how many years?
But Mazi, don't you think it is that time you need to bring the likes of the Igbo elders to join in this struggle? Because
Igbo
those men are saying
Igbo elders.
Yes.
Who are the Igbo elders?
You know them.
Elders with the head of coconut.
See, that's not.
No, excuse me, I'm not talking to anybody. Elders with the head of coconut. Elders that foul brain is more accurate than their own. Is it the people that will come and join struggle? Struggle that is meant for people that are intellectual.
There's a saying that says that.
How many of them are learned? How many of them know international law? How many of them are no the diplomatic process?
So does someone knows international law and diplomatic?
Simon Ekpa, yes, he's an international lawyer.
He said so, yeah.
He's an international lawyer. That's why you see him moving. He read law and he knows what independence means. This is why he said we follow it politically, we follow it diplomatically, we follow it internationally before we follow it at home. Do you understand? You cannot take someone else's ideology to compel people are only for Apple and Ofoha. That's what Ohanese is for.
Who is for Apple and for?
Ohanese is for Apple and Ofoha.
These are the leaders of the Igbo.
They are Apple and Ofoha. When I eat and get satisfied, my tongue shoot up like a hippopotamus. I'm okay. That's what they are. That's what they are. How many of them have mingled in government than to go and beg for food? They will go to Asoro and be begging in the name of Biafra, taking Biafra to feed themselves. Eh? Without the hypocrites, can they eat? Without the hypocrites character, they cannot eat.
Without hypocrite character,
they can eat. Deceiving the federal government of Nigeria that Biafra will never be. They are the people who spoke in Biafra. They are the people who speak, or that will be. Who are they? Who are these Ohanese and Igbo? What constituted them? What law made them to be? The anti-Allah is registered. Are they registered? Eh? Please, let's forget a group of dead people. Walking coffins. People already died. Waiting for the day they will bury them. That's what Ohanese is.
Now, okay. Lastly, are you very certain that come December 2nd, Biafra will be declared?
This is what our God-given able Prime Minister have said, that Biafra will declare, but we should not expect magic to happen. We are going to make the magic to happen. This is why we should not expect that very day Biafra is declared, we will leave. How can we leave that very day when you still have a Nigerian army in Biafra land, barracks, Nigerian police barracks, you have Nigerian immigration barracks, there are customs, there are civil defense. We don't put them overnight. We don't put them. No, we give them process to leave, and our people over there, you give them process to return. Those are free Biafrans. We don't want to be Biafran. You can, if they still have chance to make the paper to nationalize in Nigeria, if they want to nationalize, even if we end in a good diplomatic way, there are some Biafrans who are real Biafrans, but they don't want to return immediately. You open Biafra Museum office in Abuja, Lagos, and other states. Those people will go there and make their paper legally to stay in Nigeria as Biafrans, and as other people travel abroad and stay. And the Nigerians who want to stay in Biafra legally, we have Nigerian Museum offices in Biafra. They will come and obtain the papers in the Museum office and stay in Biafra as what? Not immigrants, but as what? Foreigners. I have the legitimate business doing. But not with people that are coming with a cow and cattle to occupy land. Not people like that.
Thank you for that wonderful
Thank you.
information, Mazi.